faithful on your YouTube subscribers. Today is Tuesday, May 26th. The year is 2020. Memorial weekend is gone and come to an end. I'm just going to have a quiet weekend here at the house. No cookouts, no parties, no nothing. No nothing. Cooked dinner here, ate breakfast here, went out to get some wings with a friend yesterday at an empty restaurant. Just me and him sitting on the patio talking very briefly. He had just got back in town from being quarantined in Florida with his fiance, because they get married or something. So they were down there. He'd been down there for about 8 or 9 months. We just sat and talked, and as we watched the cars drive by. Peachtree was rather quiet yesterday because it was kind of rainy yesterday. The day it rained repeatedly, especially in the afternoon. So the rain kind of washed people back into their homes. So, anyway, every time I know just like beating on a dead horse, but it just astounds me the level of people who I personally know. So I have conversation after conversation. I don't know why people just think I ain't got shit to do but talk their ass on the goddamn phone. Why do y'all call this phone from sun up to sundown? Like I have nothing to do. And then you want me to sit on the phone and listen to all this nonsense of why you think the coronavirus is fake and they up to something. I don't want to hear all this mess. I've said this 1,000 times, but it ain't getting through for some folks, I guess. I'm just going to have to just turn my phone off during the daytime. Anyway, after I saw this weekend, all the people just out and about without any regard or care in the world, and I posted on my Instagram page, because YouTube got me blocked, Facebook got me blocked for 30 days, and I said Americans are idiots for running out buying houses in the middle of the pandemic. Facebook said that was hate speech and blocked me for 30 days. F you, Facebook, you motherfucker. So I ain't in my Facebook. However, on my Instagram page, so I posted some pictures from Atlanta and what was going on, and it was just funny. All the people I know who are very reckless with their health, very reckless with their everything that they do, all those people commented that coronavirus, COVID-19 is fake, it's not real, it's not, you believe in the hype, you stupid for believing. And now, I know these people, and I know how reckless they are. I've seen them in action. Responsible people who are intelligent are taking heed to the warnings that are out there about this virus. They're not questioning a bunch of stupid shit, making up conspiracy theories in their minds to make them feel better. They're reading and gaining knowledge and research like I have about COVID-19 and where this thing is possibly going. People keep screaming that don't take the vaccine. I don't know why they say this, but they say they're not going to take the vaccine. Well, at this point, there is no vaccine for COVID-19. And there may never be a vaccine for COVID-19. The coronavirus might live here on Earth for the rest of our lives. Us in it. Now, these same people won't take a flu shot. It's like a path of recklessness here. A lot of people, I ain't getting no flu shot. I get a flu shot every year, like clockwork. I don't wait until the fall. I don't wait till the start of flu season and run out and get a flu shot when everybody at the office sick around me. And I'm going to get a flu shot. Next thing you know, I'm sick after I got my flu shot. Did you wait too late? Flu shots should be done a little bit earlier in season. I'm trying to get mine in August. However, the irresponsible behavior that I saw here in Atlanta this weekend was rather shocking to me. But I'm not surprised because that's how a lot of us just choose to live our lives recklessly. And if, based upon what I saw, there are large groups of people who feel A, that coronavirus doesn't exist, or B, they've already had it, or C, they don't care about it, or they want to get it. They want to try to do some type of herd immunity. Figure that one out with a deadly virus. We're going to do the herd immunity. I love the fact, I love that herd immunity mess. I wonder why they didn't suggest herd immunity with HIV. Did anybody know why? Why was that never a suggestion with HIV or syphilis or gonorrhea? I know those are all sexually transmitted diseases that can kill you if not taken care of. But what is up with this herd immunity, that being around large groups of people is good for your immune system? Now, I've walked this earth for 50 years. This is really the first time I've heard this. Now, I do remember as a little kid, they were when measles and stuff. Now, one person got measles, they were trying to get everybody to get measles at the same time in that household. This was years ago. I don't even know if people still do that because I think there's a vaccination for measles now. I don't know much about the herd immunity. All I know is that if you got a virus out here, we witnessed all those people that died in various states and cities, especially New York City, and we're still choosing to ignore this mess and make ourselves feel good by screaming herd immunity. Herd immunity didn't work out too good for the New Yorkers up there. A lot of other countries around the world. Brazil's got a bad problem going on with herd immunity down there. It's killing them left and right. They've been burying over 1,000 people a day down there in the last few days. Well, y'all know y'all won't do this. I think it's fake news. Okay. Then I was talking to another friend. He's like, we should be able to do what we want to do. I said, well, you are doing what you want to do. The restaurants are open. The streets are open. They have not put a gun to anyone's head and demanded that they stay in the house. You can go do whatever you want right about now. People are having parties and cookouts, and this has been going on for weeks now. People going on cabin trips, having sex parties. Nothing's changed. You can go do whatever you want to do. There have been house parties. Restaurants, when they be open, were packed with people. No one's doing social distancing. You don't have to social distance if you don't want to. Just go on out there and do what you want to do. Shake your thing, and I'm just do it. But as for attacking those of us who are more conservative and cautious about our health, that's not a good thing either. I mean, there's no need to attack us because we don't want to be in large groups. In essence, invite me to a cookout, and I question how many people are there, are going to be there. We don't know. We don't care. Okay, well, I'm not coming. But you all are not listening or paying attention. And this is going to have devastating effects on our community. Then they're going to be sitting around saying, all these black folks didn't die again, and white disparity, and white folks did this, and I'm thinking, you clearly gave clear warnings about what was going on with the coronavirus in the African American community and how it could be very deadly to people, but you all chose not to listen to it because you don't want to listen to that fake news on TV. How people have got so... I watch the news, I read newspapers, I read articles, I've never questioned the stuff that I'm reading because I can fact check it on my own. I can fact check it. When I find I can't find, I read something says, okay, something not right about this, let me see if I can find an answer to this. And if I can't find an answer, I'll put that article aside depending on the source. I tend to stick to more reliable news sources. I've said this 1,000 times, the New York Times. Wall Street Journal. They have the Wall Street Journal has done an excellent series of report. New York Times and Wall Street Journal on the coronavirus pandemic. The Los Angeles Times on the East Coast. Washington Post. The Boston Globe. There have been some really good articles about all this stuff and some very good papers that some of y'all might say fake news. Also, I just didn't do research on my own. Do set websites and say, and there's another thing. You all seem to think that the Center for Disease Control and Donald Trump are in bed with each other. They're not even really in communication. The CDC says one thing, Donald Trump does what the fuck he want to do. So then it's if you were paying attention, you would realize over the past few months, the CDC and Donald Trump really ain't been in the same accord since the beginning with this. And that's why they did not participate in his nightly newscast that he was nightly, every day he was talking about the coronavirus update, COVID-19 update. He was on the news every night until they stopped it. Maybe he suggested y'all drink some bleach and household cleaning supplies to kill the coronavirus in your body. Okay. The CDC was not involved in that, nor were they present when he made these insane comments. So, I keep coming back to this because, I feel like Michael Jackson. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. I wish y'all would stop calling me with this nonsense and texting me and sending me videos through Instagram and Facebook with these crazy conspiracy theories that y'all have cooked up are allowed to get into your head to make you believe. I don't need to see any of this stuff. I just don't get it. I find it strange that these same people are also very religious, and it's all, they believe in all these conspiracy theories, all this fake shit, all blah, 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 and they also over there screaming at Jesus. They love Jesus and God and the Holy Spirit and all this stuff. So their mind is stuck in a world of fiction, not reality. And if you ask them to read the Wall Street Journal or the New York Times or some type of reliable news source, they still gonna scream, fake news! It's fake, Walter. The media's out to get us. Get us how? What is the media out to do to us that we ain't already done to ourselves? I'm very confused. They're just reporting the news as they see it. See, I don't have a problem with the media, but for years a lot of people scream about the media. But I really don't need the media to tell me what the hell is going on Candler Road, Covington Highway, and certain parts of my city. I can just drive through it and see it with my own two eyeballs. I can ride up Peachtree and know what the hell's going on. I don't have to be confused. I don't need the news. They have an agenda. What might that agenda be? What? I'm just trying to figure it out. So all the rest of y'all are running around here with y'all conspiracy theories and searching the internet, YouTube, for all these insane videos about crazy people saying all kinds of crazy shit. I've looked at this stuff and said, oh, what is going on here? Why is this in my email box? Or what is this? While y'all over there doing that, I'm over here singing the coronavirus, 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 because I know it's the coronavirus, coronavirus, coronavirus. Ain't no confusion over here because I know, in fact, it is the coronavirus, coronavirus, coronavirus. It's the coronavirus, 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 coronavirus. It's the coronavirus, the coronavirus, the coronavirus. I've seen it. I saw it with Earl up here at this hospital. I know what he went through. I remember all the confusion, chaos, just craziness. I remember when the doctors said he has a virus of some sort, we just don't know what it is, before they settled on the flu, a flu-like virus. This went on for weeks. Earl was swollen, arms, hands, everything big. Everything that Earl went through has gone through him. I've read the same people have gone through that who have had coronavirus. I did my research. I'm not over here reading 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 13 in that man-made Bible. I have other things to do. It's disappointing to me that so many people I know really think that this is some type of conspiracy. It's just rather shocking that they have not, and they won't do any type of research. You want to hide something from black folks? You really want to hide it from them? Stick it in a book. They won't read it. They won't. I don't know, I've made several videos about this, but this is disheartening to see people you thought were smart and intelligent who are now running around here conjuring up all this stuff and listening to some of the most insane shit I've ever seen in my entire life on YouTube. Stuff that cannot be, stuff that's just made up. And they're willing to side with these charlatans, these fake people. That woman who was in that film Pandemic, she wrote a book that skyrocketed to #1 after that film came out, that several million people looked at before YouTube removed it. I saw it and couldn't believe my eyeballs in here. I said, what is this mess? But some people saw it and thought it was fact. Although it has been fact-checked to be erroneous and incorrect, they don't want to hear that. I put up that 1918 pandemic, the Spanish flu, on my channel because I want you all to see what took place back then. So you can understand what happened then. Because that's a history lesson. They didn't want to watch that either. I said, you want to watch the history lesson that took place? I'm not watching that. You don't want to know what took place then. It's just fact. They fact-checked it. It's a history lesson. It's like it just tells you the history of what took place. So you can understand what happened then. And you kind of give you an idea of what's happening now. Because some of the things that happened back then are actually taking part in this pandemic now. The confusion, the anger, the people not wanting to stay in the house, the stores and stuff, the people not wanting to quarantine. Certain restaurants and bars were shut down back then to control the virus from spreading. Every time they open back up the stuff, the virus was weird. It's like they had and kill a bunch of people. People are adamant they want the sports back. They want the college football. They want, I think college basketball's over. They want the football. They're going to get the football too. Now, when them players hit that field, because I've been told, Walter, them guys are conditioned. The virus won't do nothing to them. They're going to live just fine. I'm thinking, I've heard this from multiple people. Them football, the athletes, they're going to be fine. I'm thinking, okay. I really don't give a fuck about sports. Let them play. But I will grab me a container of popcorn when them folks unfortunately start falling across that field. The zombie attack, coronavirus, COVID-19. I'm right there watching. Oh my goodness, what happened? I'll be watching for that. So they want the sports back in place. They want football. What else is going on? Baseball. They want their sports. Basketball is, I don't know. Oh, I forgot. Professional basketball season is not over. They have the college basketball season. NBA is trying to play some games too. To appease the masses. We gotta have some sports in the middle of a deadly pandemic. Let's play ball. Okay. I will be watching on the sidelines like everyone else. I'll be doing my social distancing here at the house watching. I feel like this. People are so ready to rip and run these streets, y'all. I would like to have gone someplace this weekend, but I knew it was going to be packed, so I didn't waste my time. I'll ease out one day over the next few weeks and take me a little vacation when there's nobody to be found. I may not stay in a hotel. I might try to find me a little Airbnb and make sure it's disinfected before I go there. I may call a company over there to go in and disinfect that place if I decide to go do all that. But as for going around large crowds of people this summer, that's a wash. I've never, like I said, I've never really wanted to be around a bunch of people any damn way. To be around a bunch of people who don't want to wear masks and don't want to follow any of the rules. Why would I want to be so I can just end up sick when I get back from vacation? Ain't nothing like going on vacation and coming back sick and ending up on a ventilator. Ask Earl. Been down that path before. It ain't pretty. I'm almost saying, maybe you should skip vacation this year. Go home, go on vacation, come back here sick. And that ain't a good idea. And you just sit here and argue in this household. Or who didn't beat a pot out or something. Anyway, I done did a lot. I done washed so many damn clothes over here and scrubbed so many dishes and cook up. What can you do? Live your life. Do what you want to do. I've said this before. If you all feel that virus is not killing people and it's made up and it's fake and whatever, fine. Go out and do whatever you want to do. I don't care. You're grown. But you don't have to blow up my phone to tell me, see, Walter, I'm over here at such and such a place and there's a lot of people here. Okay, why are you calling me to tell me this? Because I'm not coming. I'm glad you let me know there's a lot of people over there because I'm not coming there, but I had no plans of coming any damn way. Everybody's here. They're all having a good time. You need to be doing the same. I am fine sitting here having a good time at home, playing the game, staying alive by the Bee Gees. I'm okay. Y'all can do what you want to do. You can rip around all over the United States, hop on any plane, do stuff. People are still planning trips to Europe, and I'm listening to stuff like, so many of you leaving for Europe. Oh, in July. I'm just listening. I ain't saying a word because I've already been looking at stuff. Borders to close, stuff, all this stuff. Flights not coming. Central. They have made it clear. No vacation travelers. They want essential. You have to be coming most places, including vacation towns. You can only come through there for essential business, not to lay up on the beach watching, drinking shots at the bar. Until they get a better understanding of this moving forward. I don't think it's a good time to fly over. Just do what you want to do. But if you want to fly over to London, Spain, Italy, travel Europe, and all that stuff, make sure you can get in them places first. Make sure they ain't trying to quarantine your ass when you get there. So, I've been online looking and reading at this stuff. Some places don't open until August. The airports are closed. Some places are literally closed until August. So that meant they didn't want no tourists this year. So I don't think you'd be able to even book an airplane ticket someplace where it ain't open, saying, ain't the issue. But really, you plan on your vacation in a foreign country this year? I don't know. That's a risk I'm not willing to take that far. Now, I looked at some stuff in Dominican, I looked at Cancun, just looking to see what was going on, prices, and see the stuff, what is happening there. But I never committed to going to any of those places. I just looked online. Because I pretty much made up my mind I'm probably going to be stuck here in the USA this year. I'm fine with that because there's a lot of places you can do here in the USA. But I won't be getting on a plane flying across country to the West Coast. To do what? Nothing. I'd rather get in my car and drive to some destinations here in the Southeast. Close to my home. There's a lot to do here. That's just my thoughts and opinion. But you all can do what you want to do. You all are grown, and I have no children. However, keep this in mind. When you end up sick and in the hospital, I'm going to make this clear. I should do the first of this video. If you get up sick, you're homesick, these are people I know, are you in the hospital, or something happens and you're not well, or a family, do not call me. I am serious. No, I'm not running to Kroger to get you food, soups, and medicines. No, I'm not running around trying to help you find some antibiotics that are pretty much hard to find right now about now. No, I'm not going to my private stash of antibiotics to give you a goddamn thing. Stay your ass at home like I told you to. But do whatever you want to do. If you have not prepared yourself and you want to rip and run these streets, don't dial my number or text me when you laid up there at Grady. We're about to be intubated to put on a ventilator. I don't hear it. I'm at Grady, Walter. Why are you calling me and telling me about this shit? I don't care. You ain't gonna drive me wild. My mother used to turn her phone off at nighttime and go to bed while her children ripped and ran the streets. Whatever happened at nighttime, she would deal with it the morning. So I'm taking that same stance. If you get sick, you end up in the hospital, or you're home, you're not feeling well, whatever, because you be ripping around these streets, don't call me. I am serious. And I'm not going to be sitting around here trying to help you get back to normal, get to help you, and then I end up sick because of your foolishness. That ain't happening. I should say at the beginning, because some of y'all may not make it to the end of the video. I should front load it in the front. Maybe I do another video to make that clear. I'm not coming. Well, today it is Tuesday, May 26th. The year is 2020. And guys, we're still here. It's still kicking. It's still running. The coronavirus is still out there biting on people. It's like one of them zombie movies. The coronavirus pandemic. Will you survive? Oh, I plan on surviving. Because I know what it is. The coronavirus. It's the coronavirus. It's the coronavirus. Hey, coronavirus. The coronavirus. It's the coronavirus. It's the coronavirus pandemic. Figure it out.